I cannot wait for induction. I have so many awesome ideas, like playing music, having all my officers involved, telling some really cool personal stories, and having all those induction cards in order. Who are you?
I am the induction guru.
No, wait, what?
I am the NSCS induction guru. And while your ideas are good, there are some do's and don'ts. You mentioned music, yes? Lesson number 1. Do have music. It's an awesome idea to have music playing, especially while your members and their guests are walking in and mingling with each other. It lightens the mood and it gets people talking and feeling great.
This is perfect for induction. It's my induction, I can do what I want. My induction, I can do what I want.
However, do not pick the types of songs that you and your friends were booty bouncing to in the clubs last night. If it would make your professor uncomfortable, don't play it.
How do you know all this, induction guru? Please tell me more.
You mentioned personal stories earlier, right? Do make changes to your induction script that reflect those personal experiences.
I remember when I came to my induction ceremony. I was so nervous, I stuck myself with a pin and put it on the wrong side nonetheless. Now as chapter president, I
do practice. And yes, I do have the ability to freeze time and people. Induction. Now on to the don'ts.
So yeah, like our chapter's like pretty chill, man. Like, I don't know, we got some cool kids, you know, and like everybody's like totally down to party. Like last night, I can't even tell you the crazy stuff that happened.
Do not ramble on and do not talk about anything inappropriate.
I'm really understanding it now. I know that name cards really help us organize our members for when they come up and collect their pin.
Yes, the name cards are far more important than their name suggests. With these, new members' names will be ringing throughout auditoriums, forever connecting them to their lifelong memberships. But if used incorrectly, they can be poisonous. Do write neatly on the name cards. Write their names phonetically on the card if it helps you remember the pronunciation. Do have your members sit in the designated section so you can easily call them up to accept their pins. Do have the same officer who writes down their names at the welcome table also be the one who announces the new member names. Do not let the members write down their own names. The officer reading the names may have difficulty reading these and pronouncing them correctly if you do so. Do not try to seat people alphabetically. Do not collect the cards before the ceremony begins. People come in late, and people may also switch seats, thus making your cards go out of order. We're almost out of time, but I've seen how well you've transformed. Some great officers make this next mistake. Do arrive 2 hours early with your officers to prepare the room and practice your script. Do a run-through prior to the day of your big event and again on the day of your induction ceremony with your technology. Do not arrive 30 minutes before your ceremony begins. This is when your guests will begin to arrive. You'll give yourself no time to prepare and no time to account for anything that isn't in working order. One more lesson left before you know everything you need to know to become an induction guru. The lesson is,
allow me. If you're like me, you'll think it's important to include all your officers in your induction. This is a do. Do include all your officers. What you should not do is make everyone speak at your new member induction ceremony. Not everyone has to speak just to get them involved. Sometimes they are better at photography, or maybe something else. Induction guru, I no longer need you. Now, all of you officers can go be your own induction guru. Well, most of you.